I'm Dr. Lorrie Slater. I'm the Executive Director of Henegar Counseling Center at Richmont Graduate University here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I first felt called to counseling when I was in high school. I took a psychology class, and I remember reading something in this book and asking my teacher, wait, you can do this for a living? Like, this is an actual job. And I knew from that moment on, so I was like 15, 16 years old, and I knew from that moment on, like, this is what I was created to do.
Hi, my name is Tori. I'm a nationally certified counselor pursuing dual licensure as an LPC and an LMFT, and I'm a Richmont graduate. So growing up, I got to watch my mom start her master's program, and the whole nature versus nurture thing, I definitely was like exploring that as a child. And on the playground, I had this best friend, and she was the lawyer and I was the therapist. So she was like trying to help people through their like conflict, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, and tell me more about that, at the time, like whenever you think whatever therapy is when you're 6. So I think growing up, I just got to watch her do all of these like really incredible things and really invest in herself and her life. And as kids, like, that's how we learn, that's how we grow, that's how we start to explore things, is through play. And so I was definitely doing that, and then got to college and loved my psychology classes. And it was hilarious because my intro to psych professor looked like my mom. Like, had very similar hair color, wore the glasses, was just like a very gentle woman and very kind. And it just made sense to me. Like, those classes made so much sense to me, and I was just like picking it up and was making really good grades in those classes pretty effortlessly. So it just feels like something that's been ingrained in me for forever. And then going through internship and starting to see clients, I was like, oh, wow, okay, so maybe I am kind of good at this. Like, maybe I have that thing that they always talk about, that it's just like intuitive and it's just in you. And maybe that's true of me. And now being in practice for a couple of years and really getting to hone in and grow some of those skills, I think it just feels like really affirmed to me that this is what I was meant to do, and this is the place that I was meant to be in, and these are the people that I was meant to work with.
I chose Richmont because it was a Christian faith-based master's level program for counselors. My life was transitioning. I was becoming a single mom, and I had 3 youngish children that I knew were watching me. But I also knew that I needed to do something for me. And since I was 16 years old, I had been called to this field. Life had changed, and I hadn't pursued my master's. So I thought, well, now is the time. It's now or never, really. And so when I found Richmont, I was just so excited. And I applied, not thinking I'd get in. And I got in. So my first semester, I started not thinking I would pass, and I passed the first semester, and I passed the second semester. And Richmont provides an environment to grow. You're surrounded with professors who are clinicians, and so it's a counseling school full of counselors. So when they say, how are you today? They actually mean it. And when you say, I'm fine, they push a little bit. So it was just the perfect place for me to grow. I didn't know at the time how much attention my children were paying to what I was doing. And now, with my daughter in the same field, another daughter who's parenting in a much more gentle way, and a son who has gone on to practice his profession with compassion, they watched and they learned. And I wasn't aware that that's what I was teaching them. But Richmont was the perfect place for me to learn how to grow and be gentle with myself and provide an environment for them where they could do the same.
Part of what encouraged me to choose Richmont was the community that they offered. When I went to the preview day, the alum and the current student that were talked a lot about the community that they found here and how well supported they felt by the staff and the professors. And coming from a really big university, I wanted more of that smaller feel where I felt really well supported by the community and was able to get really plugged in too. Like even at preview day, I felt like I was already establishing relationships with staff and faculty and other peers too. And I remember too, like I was so nervous to go to preview day, and I'm like texting my mom like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Where do I go? All these different things. And she was like, relax, this is a school for therapists. There will be signs everywhere and people there to support you. And that was true on preview day and continued to be true for the rest of my experience, that these people really do try their best to understand you and support you to the best of their ability. And I think that you feel that too, these deep connections that you're building. And that carries across even after graduation too.
Parenting is so humbling anyway. And then to have your child follow in your footsteps is like, it's just something that you can't even describe. It was so amazing and so humbling and so exciting and so full of joy and also so full of fear. And to have her go to the same graduate school that I went to, because I truly felt and continue to feel that Richmont just provides an education above any other counseling school. I think our goal as a parent is to always have our child exceed our top level, to do better than we did. That's our goal. And she has taken the best parts of me and just blossomed. And her work in this field, I've already learned from her. And it's just really such an amazing gift to watch her.
Graduating from Richmont, knowing that my mom had also graduated from it, was a huge privilege, and she got to be a part of my graduation ceremony, which was so special. And just getting to like hug her while I'm walking across the stage, and everybody's so excited, like, oh, Dr. Slater's daughter is graduating this year. And yeah, it was really fun, and I felt really poured into, again, by the faculty and staff, just like supporting me and getting to join the same field as my mom has been so fun. I mean, it's like a family business kind of, and we don't work at the same practice, but we do collaborate on a lot of cases together. And so it's been really fun to have her in the same field and also get to represent Richmont together. We both have little matching Richmont tattoos, so we love it. Yeah.
What advice would I give to someone following in my footsteps like Tori? Be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others. This journey can be really hard, and counseling will stretch you in ways that you just can't even imagine. So be gentle with yourself. Also be brave. You do hard things every day. This is just another hard thing, and you can do it. If this is what you're called to do, He's already equipped you. You just have to keep going. I did this program as a single mom. I didn't miss a soccer game. I didn't miss a school party. I didn't miss anything. And I worked hard. And I'm so thankful. So be brave. Be courageous. You can do it. And be gentle, because there will be plenty of days that you think you can't.